Hey guys, Taylor here and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. If you've already been here, thanks for coming back. So in today's video, as promised, I'm coming at y'all with a fragrance haul. So if you are interested in seeing the new fragrances that I'm going to be adding to my collection, then please keep on watching. Before we start the video, please make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Please turn your post notifications on so you get notified every time your girl uploads a video. And follow me on Instagram. And with that being said, let's jump right into the video. Alright you guys, so I have a total of 8 fragrances, and of the 8 fragrances, I only paid full price for 2 of these fragrances. So I feel like this haul is really good. I'm going to start with one that is super hyped up all over the internet, and I had to go ahead and pick this one up, and it's worth the hype. Let me just say that. I can't pronounce the house of this fragrance, but from you see this box, you know exactly what I'm talking about. This is the one and only Bianco Latte. Y'all, this fragrance is worth the hype. It is such a beautiful vanilla. When I tell you, the very first day that I wore this fragrance, I got a compliment. I wore this to work just to test it out. I sprayed on 4 sprays because I didn't want to do too much, because I didn't know what I was getting myself into. To me, it wasn't super strong, but I didn't know how it was going to smell to other people. So I went in with 4 sprays. And somebody told me that this smells perfect for fall and winter. So the notes is actually pretty simple. In the top you have caramel, in the middle you have coumarin, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, and honey, and in the base you have vanilla and white musk. I picked this fragrance up because almost everyone was comparing it to Escapade Gourmand, and that is one of my favorite vanillas, but I feel like this is so different from Escapade Gourmand. It is a honey kind of vanilla, but it's not too heavy on the honey, if that makes sense. I feel like honey is one of those notes that it's either you like it or you hate it, but this to me is a good in between, because I'm not a huge fan of the honey note in fragrances. This one is just done right. In comparison to Escapade Gourmand, it gives you that same sweet creamy kind of vanilla vibe, but I feel like the musk in here really makes this fragrance more wearable in comparison to Escapade Gourmand. With Escapade Gourmand, I'm very careful with wearing that fragrance. I don't wear it everywhere just because to some people it might be off-putting. Whereas with this one, I feel like it's more wearable, if that makes sense. It is a gorgeous fragrance. If you had to choose between the two, for the same kind of vibe, I'd say go with this one, because the price point is a little bit better in comparison to Escapade Gourmand, and it's just a little bit more wearable, a little bit more bearable to everybody else, if that makes sense. It is a beautiful, beautiful scent. I still love Escapade Gourmand. I do feel like they're 2 different fragrances. For me, this is vanilla and a little bit off like a creamy honey, whereas Escapade Gourmand is more off like a caramel burnt sugar kind of vanilla scent. They're completely different to my nose. If you've tried this and you've tried Escapade Gourmand, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. But if you are looking for a new vanilla to try out and you needed convincing, try this one out. I feel like I need to do a part 2 to my top 10 vanilla video, because I've tried so much vanillas since then. And this one, I just feel like I need to tell you guys more about this fragrance. If you want a part 2 to that video, let me know in the comment section. But if you haven't tried Bianco Latte yet, go ahead and pick it up. When I placed my order, I got a sample of the lotion to this fragrance. If you don't want to buy the fragrance, I'd say buy the lotion. I'll try to have both linked down below for you guys. It's just as strong. It projects just as well as the fragrance, and it layers really well with other fragrances as well. So the next fragrance that I have is a repurchase. This is the 7 Virtues Vanilla Woods. If you saw my most recent product empties video, you would have seen this. I did finish up a bottle of this fragrance. I did not intend to repurchase it as yet, but because of a mix-up, I was able to get this fragrance for $53, you guys. Usually this fragrance is 119 Canadian, so the fact that I was able to get it for $53, I couldn't pass it up. This is a gorgeous vanilla scent. If you are into vanillas and you want a beginner-friendly vanilla, this is a great one to start with. The juice looks a little bit clear right now, but just like vanilla 28, over time the juice is going to get darker, and the longer you have this fragrance, the better it is going to smell. The notes for this one, in the top you have pear, in the middle you have rose, and in the base you have vanilla, caramel, and amber. This one is what I call a staple vanilla. It is a caramel vanilla with a hint of woodiness that really pulls the fragrance together. If you are familiar with Churroso 40 from Sol de Janeiro, that's the one in the red jar, you you are really going to love this one. The two layers beautifully together. It also layers nicely with Donna Born in Roma. It's just a great beginner friendly kind of vanilla that will go well with everything that you try it with. So if you're looking for a good vanilla to try out, reasonably priced, go ahead and try this one out. So the next fragrance that I have is a body mist. I picked this one up during the Sephora sale. This is from Phlur. This is the scent Mango Mood. Y'all, the vanilla scent sold out and I'm still waiting for that to come back in stock. As soon as it's back in stock on Sephora Canada, I'll pick it up. It's still not available in stores either. This one, in the top you have notes of mango, black currant and pink pepper. In the middle you have notes of jasmine sambuck, lotus and orris, and in the base you have patchouli, brown sugar and vanilla absolute. One thing's for sure and two things for certain, this fragrance is a spot on dupe for Mango Skin from Wilhelm Perfumery. If you've been watching my fragrance videos throughout the summer, you know that one of my favorite fragrances this summer was Mango Skin from Wilhelm. I wore that fragrance so much this summer. When I smelled this body mist for the first time, it instantly reminded me of that fragrance. If you love Wilhelm Perfumery Mango Skin and you don't want to break the bank, go ahead and pick this one up. This is another one that I feel like was a little bit random for this time of the year. I think this is going to shine more during the spring and summer months. It's a juicy, sugary mango, but a hint of skin. I don't want to say greenery, but just like a hint of greenery. It is a gorgeous scent. If you love Wilhelm Mango Skin, go ahead and pick this up. The two layer really nicely together. I can't wait to wear this more during the spring and summer months, but I'm so happy that I got this one in the big bottle because I know for sure I'm going to be using this a ton during the warmer months. So the next fragrance that I picked up is another one that I got during the Sephora sale. And y'all, I've been using this fragrance so much. It is the perfect holiday scent. It is the viral fragrance from Jo Malone. I did post about this on my community tab. This is the scent Ginger Biscuit. I kept the box just because I know I was going to do this video. But y'all, this fragrance smells absolutely amazing. If I could change anything about this fragrance, it would be the longevity, especially because of the price point, but I'm not too mad because I did get it on sale. I don't know if you guys can see the dent in this fragrance. When I say the perfect holiday scent, it is the perfect holiday scent. It literally smells like a freshly baked gingerbread cookie. The notes for this one, you have caramel, vanilla, hazelnut, ginger, cinnamon, tonka bean, and nutmeg. And I feel like you get all of that and more, y'all. This layered with the cinnamon body butter from Fenty, heaven. Even though it isn't a super long lasting scent, I'm not super mad because I can wear this to work during the holidays without being too much or feel like it's off-putting to anybody else. It is just like you have to be in my scent bubble to smell this scent. You have to walk past me to get a whiff of this scent. It is one that I don't mind topping up during the day. It has a really nice spicy ginger with a little bit of sweetness. Y'all, it is the perfect, just a gingerbread cookie. That's how it smells in the best way possible. And I feel like when I layer it with the Fenty body butter, the longevity is a little bit better. I've been wearing this to work a ton since I picked it up and I've got quite a few compliments on this. I just have to walk past you or something. You have to be my scent bubble to smell this one. If you haven't picked this up as yet, go ahead and pick it up. Okay, you guys, so the next fragrance that I have is a men's fragrance. This one is from Givenchy. This is the fragrance Pi. I was in Sephora just smelling fragrances and I went into the men's section. I smelled this fragrance. I searched it up on Google and I realized it was an older fragrance. I didn't buy it in Sephora that day. I ended up buying it from a discount website for like $50 or $60. I got it super cheap, but y'all, this fragrance smells amazing. As you can see, I already have a dent in this fragrance. This is another one that I've been wearing to work a lot. So the notes for this one, in the top you have mandarin orange, tarragon, rosemary and basil. In the middle you have anise, neroli, geranium and lily of the valley. And the base you have vanilla, almond, tonka bean, benzoin and cedar. And let me just say, ignore all of that when it comes on to the notes. This is simply a vanilla almond, a little bit of tonka bean with a slight bit of the lily of the valley. I feel like the almond in here is more of like a powdery almond. So to me, it's like a powdery kind of a vanilla with a little bit of the tonka bean that makes it sweet but not too sweet. Even though it is a men's fragrance, I honestly feel like this leans more on the feminine side. If you smell it, you love it, you go ahead and buy it. And this is one of those fragrances. It smells absolutely amazing. If you love a good sweet powdery vanilla, slightly almondy, I do feel like you'd really like this one. It is a gorgeous vanilla scent. The next time you go to Sephora, smell this and let me know what you think of it. If you do want to purchase it though, I'd say get it from a discount website because it is an older fragrance. You'll get it at a great price point. If you're looking for another everyday easy reach vanilla, try this one out if you're not afraid of like the note almond, because the almond in this fragrance kind of gives it that powdery kind of vibe. Smells absolutely amazing. Okay, you guys, so I'm almost done. The next fragrance that I have is another repurchase. This one is from Kilian. This is the scent Princess. I picked this up a while back, I believe back in September. It went on sale really cheap on Sephora Canada. So I went ahead and I grabbed it because I finished up my bottle of Princess. You guys will see that in a upcoming product empties video. This fragrance is a staple in my collection. This is one that I always want to have in my collection. It's just a very special fragrance to me. The story behind Kilian Princess in my collection is something else. I don't know if you guys remember when somebody posted that this fragrance was being discontinued and you couldn't find it anywhere. So because of all of that, I was searching high and low to get this fragrance because I really wanted to try it out, and Jackie and I hyped this fragrance up so much. So I really wanted to try it and I couldn't find it anywhere in Canada. I couldn't find it anywhere that shipped to Canada, and my friend Stushy was able to find it at a Sephora about 30 minutes from her house, and she drove to that Sephora, picked up the fragrance and shipped it to me in Canada, and that's how I had Kilian Princess in my collection, and it was worth it, you guys. So it's a very special fragrance in my collection. Every time I use this fragrance, I just remember what we had to go through to get this fragrance. It's worth every single penny. So this is one that I will always repurchase. If you haven't tried Kilian Princess, go ahead and try it out. To me, all I get in this fragrance is vanilla, marshmallow, ginger, and tea. That is it. It is a gorgeous fragrance. Another one that layers with a lot of other fragrances. This plus Kayali Young Pistachio is a match made in heaven. This plus Kayali Vanilla Wedding Silk, match made in heaven. It's a gorgeous scent, one that I feel like is a staple. So if you haven't tried this, go ahead and pick it up. Okay, you guys, so the final fragrances that I have are both from Kayali. Both of these fragrances I did do a full review. The first one is the newest. This is the Eden Sparkling Lychee 39. I will go ahead and have my review up above if you want more details on this fragrance, but it is a beautiful, sparkling, juicy, sugary lychee kind of fragrance. The keynote for this one is bergamot, sparkling lychee, rose damascena, candied violet, sugar amber, and sandalwood. If you love Eden Juicy Apple from Kayali, you're gonna love this. If you want more details on this fragrance, I'll have my review up above. And the final fragrance that I got from Kayali, this I also did a review on. This is the Wedding Velvet Santal. This is a part of the limited edition collection from Kayali. From the Wedding collection, I got the Wedding Silk in a full size when I did my review, and this one I got in a travel size, but it was still available on Sephora up until the Sephora sale, so I waited until the Sephora sale so I could get that additional discount on this fragrance, and it was worth the wait. This is another one that has a tea note in it. The keynotes for this one is jasmine petals, tea leaves, white musk, cedarwood, benzoin, and sandalwood. To me, there's something in here that gives this fragrance a little bit of sweetness. This is another one that I feel like is unisex. It has something in there that gives it a little bit of sweetness. It is not too strong. It's a very delicate, very elegant kind of fragrance. If you haven't tried this, I don't know if you can still get this. It's probably still available on Sephora Canada or on the Kayali website. I will try to see if I can find it and have it linked down below, but it's a gorgeous scent. I will have both reviews up above for you guys. By the way, if you would like to see a video of me ranking all of my Kayali fragrances, I will also have that up above. You guys have been really enjoying that video, so if you haven't seen that, go ahead and check it out. But that is everything for today's video. Let me know your fragrance recommendations in the comment section down below. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Once again, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.